This will be the Module 1 Topic A quiz correction video. The things that we learned in this module, this topic, was we learned that multiplication was the same as repeated addition. And we also learned that multiplication, when you write the equation, it's the number of groups times the size of the groups, or how many are in each group. And the purpose of this was so that we could understand what those factors mean, so that we could have a better understanding of multiplication to start with. I say that because we're fixing to learn the commutative property in which those can be reversed, and that a lot of the reason that students did not do as well on this is because they either didn't draw the picture when it says draw the picture, or they reversed the multiplication equation. So instead of it being 4 times 3, they might have written 3 times 4. And on this topic, it was very specific that you had to have the number of groups times the size of the groups. And that is the language that we used while we were learning this topic. So knowing that going in, we're going to go ahead and go over the review, and I will teach through each problem so that you can understand the expectation and what we're looking for. So number 1, the picture shows 4 groups of 3 stars. Fill in the blanks to make true repeated addition and multiplication sentences that represent the picture. So here's 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each group has 1, 2, 3 stars in it. So we're going to add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 3, 6, 9, 12. There are 12 stars in all. Okay, and then this should have been 4 groups of 3 stars. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, remember I said if you see it written like this, you can just put a giant X, and there's your multiplication equation, 4 times 3. Okay, number 2, draw a picture to show 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Well, this is a picture, so here we're going to draw a picture. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. There's my picture. Then write a multiplication sentence to represent the picture. So just like 4 times 3 represented this picture, I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 2 equals 6. Okay. Number 3, there are 4 rows of hearts. Here's a row, here's a row, here's a row, here's a row. Remember that rows go across because we row your boat across the river, okay? And each row represents a group. Inside the group, there's 1, 2, 3. So it says how many hearts are in each row? Well, that's 3. Then you're going to write the multiplication equation to describe the array. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 3. 4 groups of 3 equals 12. Number 4, write a multiplication equation for the array shown below. Circle my rows across, and there are 2 rows, so 2 groups or 2 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 4, and if I go 4 plus 4, that equals 8. See, I counted them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, number 5. Judy collects marbles. She arranges them in 3 rows of 6. Draw Judy's array to show how many marbles she has altogether. Then write a multiplication equation to describe the array. So it says there are 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and it says there's 6 in each row. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 1 row of 6, 2 rows of 6, 3 rows of 6. Then remember, I told you you could just put an X right there, and there's your multiplication equation. 3 rows of 6 equals, count them, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Or 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 more is 18. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, and finally the last one says draw an array that shows 5 rows of 3 squares. 5 rows of 3 squares, then write a multiplication equation for your array. So I need 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each one needs to have 3 in it. 2, 3, so now I have 1 row of 3, 2 rows of 3, 3 rows of 3, 4 rows of 3, 5 rows of 3. And again, you just put an X over that rows of, and you have your multiplication equation. 5 times 13. I can skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 15. Okay, once you have corrected this, you may bring it back and turn it back in for a better grade. And I hope this kind of helps parents understand what we've been learning. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.